We are on.
Hello.
Hi.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday to you. There is a crazy amount of lag.
Lagging?
Are we lagging?
No,
Huh? You don't see it? All right.
the computer.
It's a computer. Can you guys hear us? Tell us you can hear us
There's a chat.
so we know that we are actually on talking to the world. Hi, people.
Hi.
Hi. Can you guys hear us? Let us know if you can hear us or not.
Nova said, yep.
We
Hi,
can hear you.
Nova.
Yes, we are on. I told you this was going to work.
It's working. Hello, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer. Loud and clear. Amen.
I like the sound of that.
Loud and clear.
I like the sound of that.
Do you guys see a lag? Oh, no. Or do you?
They wouldn't know.
They wouldn't know? They wouldn't know it's a lag? Did I just give our production issues away?
You did.
Oh.
They wouldn't know. It'll be on time for them.
It'll be on time for them? Hi, everybody. Izzy, how was your weekend?
My weekend? Our weekend?
How was your weekend?
Izzy, how was your weekend?
My weekend was amazing, actually. Friday we went down to Jersey Shore. Jersey Shore?
No.
South Jersey.
South Jersey.
We went to South Jersey and we partied with the South Jersey crew.
Hello, South Jersey Seduction people who are on here.
Hello, South Jersey Seduction. They were very welcoming.
They were very welcoming. We love them.
And we had a good old time. The place was very sexy and the cheesecake was amazing.
I think you like the cheesecake more than anything else.
The cheesecake. Definitely the cheesecake more than anything else.
I had a grandma date.
He did have a grandma
I should have loaded that picture on here.
He did. Do you have it?
I'm going to find that picture. I'm loading that picture.
It's a video, I think.
Oh, I don't know if we can post a video of her. We don't have her permission.
We don't have her permission.
All I'm going to say is that I found a grandma date and grandma was getting it in. She was dancing.
Grandma was doing the moves.
I don't think I'm exaggerating saying that she was in her 70s, 80s.
Hey, Lola Bunny. She had to be late 70s. Hey, Lula Rose.
Hi, people.
Hi, Mimi. So Friday we did that. And then Saturday we had the karaoke party, which was super lit.
It was.
It was way too lit. But I'm very grateful to everyone that came out. We celebrated Nova.
Mm-hmm.
Then the after party was lit.
Well,
it was the same party, continuation, change location.
Change location.
We changed the location.
Because we cannot be defeated.
That's right. So
we cannot be defeated.
The party must go on.
Party has to go on.
The party must go on. So we ended up, but it still turned out being such an amazing night, despite any hiccups or anything happened. Everything just flowed so well, and everybody was getting along so well.
Yes. But everybody always gets along with our parties.
Yes, I think everybody was just vibing, and thank you to everybody for their patience and for their support. Right? People were coming. People came out for karaoke.
Yes, they did.
We had Bronx here. We had PA here. We had Connecticut here. Hi, Joy. We had Jersey, different parts of Jersey up in here. Bronx.
Yes.
Mayo Pack. Albany.
Oh, can we talk about that?
Yes.
Let's talk about all the people that came out to support Nova. I got to tell you, the mark of a good person is the support that they have. You got to talk about it. I can't even do it.
Yeah, you could definitely tell that Nova's very special because her friends came deep. Like they came representing for Miss Nova.
And they really came to check us out to see if we was doing something.
Right. They were vetting us to see if we were good friends for her, making sure she was safe with us.
Mm-hmm.
But they definitely fit right in.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a great time. They were amazing. Shout out to them for traveling.
Yes.
All the way over here. That's her sister circle.
Can I say shout out to our DJ too?
Absolutely. Shout out to the DJ.
He was excellent. Good job, buddy.
We appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Shout out to our bartender.
The bartender, Lizette. Yes, we love you.
Nova was super cute. Let's talk about Nova's outfit.
I was like, dang, Nova could have got it.
Let's talk about that leather.
Don't be trying to ignore me. I was gonna give it to Nova.
Let's talk about that leather and lace getup she had going on.
Mm-hmm.
The confidence that woman exudes when she walks the building. Oh, are we still on?
We're still on.
Yeah, the confidence that she had when she walked in the room and all the love everyone showed her when she was coming in and she did her dance. Yep. Oh, it was beautiful. It was beautiful to experience. I'm glad that I was able to be a part of Nova's birthday celebration.
Yes, we loved it a lot. So I just keep going through our party and nothing bad happened, but we thought about a lot of things that maybe we could address to help people in their journeys coming to these parties.
Okay. Yeah, so we call it party etiquette. Right.
Is this 101?
This is a party etiquette 101. Right. So let's talk about the different kind of
that just reminded me of?
What?
We need those hand claps.
Yes, we need those. Right, so there's different kind of LS parties though, right? There are the house parties that are like private parties.
Yes.
Then greets that usually take place at a public location, but aren't necessarily LS parties, right? And this weekend, that's what we did with 2 meet and greets, right?
Yeah.
And then
actually, yeah, there are 2 meet and greets.
Right.
No play.
No play. Then there's an actual swingers club. And I think the etiquette.
Can we use the term LS club?
Okay, LS club.
Because you can be LS and not be a swinger.
That's true. Okay, so the lifestyle clubs, right? So, right? So let's explain what a meet and greet is.
Okay, so a meet and greet, it's basically we go to the bar and we do exactly what the title says we're doing. We're meeting each other, we're dancing, we're just getting to know one another, and we're just having fun. It's like going to, I will say, like going to any regular vanilla party. We're just going, having fun. We danced, we drank, we ate, we networked a little bit, and that's what that party is. So meet and greet is designed to help us get to know one another. It's designed to help us.
It's just to develop a rapport before we actually get to an actual play party. Right? Now we develop a rapport. I mean, some people were still sneaking off and doing, where are y'all located? Throw your parties at. I like this idea of the recap. Thanks for the invite. Hope to make an event meet and greet soon. Nice to meet y'all. Love the vibes. Hey.
Damal Ray, we are located, I guess, it's hard to say that. We are physically in Staten Island.
Yeah.
But mostly
New York, New Jersey.
New York, New Jersey. That's where we have our parties. Oddly enough, South Jersey and New York. I guess that's where we have most of our parties, correct? Or Central Jersey.
Central Jersey.
Yeah. But we are looking to have parties at other places. We are mobile. We change locations.
And that's the dope thing about meet and greets is that you could do them at different locations. And you can do the play parties at different locations. So our meet and greet was just a meet and greet, but I heard a few people played. I ain't gonna call no names out, throw nobody out there, but it got a little spicy.
Lola Bunny like that.
Whoa. That's deep.
No comments.
No.
Anyway.
We don't tell people's whole facts. No, listen, no.
We don't give whole facts. I'm just saying there were a few hoes in the building. I'm not going to say who the hoes were. I support all your campaign. We're all hoes. So my producer said, we're all hoes.
Yeah.
So, I don't know who did that, but okay. Where did that come from? Yeah. Okay. I didn't even know we could do that.
Right. So there was some whole activity. But that's what a meet and greet is for. Meet and greet is to meet somebody, meet people.
Oh, thank you, Joy. We're high value hosts.
High valued hosts.
That's important.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Cheers to the high valued wholeness.
Can I say something though? I didn't know. I'm actually looking at our thing on Facebook. Did you know we had closed captioning?
Yes.
Really? We're fancy.
Fancy.
Okay, so after the meet and greet, what's next? A play party?
Yes. So after the meet and greet, there's a play party, right?
Well,
so let's still talk about the etiquette at a meet and greet, though, because in a meet and greet, you still have to know how to talk to people, right? And the purpose of the meet and greet is to meet and greet people. So you can't have a meet and greet where everyone's just standing around holding the wall and not having conversations.
Yeah, that's corny,
right? And you can't feel insulted when someone comes and says hello to you at a meet and greet because they are there to meet and greet you.
But can I tell you something? I think that's kind of the difference between the vanilla world and the LS world. It does happen in the LS world too, but in the vanilla world, everybody's a little standoffish.
Yes.
You know, it's kind of like, I don't want to talk to you because you're gonna want to sleep with me. You're just trying to get my draws. In the LS world, it's like, I'm trying to get in your draws. I'm trying to get, but it's more than that. We're trying to make connections. Everybody's generally speaking more friendly. Of course, you always have an exception to those rules.
Yeah.
But that's what makes our meet and greets better. You know, when we went to the meet and greet Saturday, we were familiar with a lot of people.
Yeah.
And a lot of people knew us just because of the Discreet friends. But there were a lot of people we didn't know. People were just walking up to us and like, hey,
saying hello. Yeah. And stuff. And I'll be honest, right? Because Doc Izzy outside of LS will be like, this is weird. Why are people coming up to me and saying hi? Right? So that's the difference though between a LS meet and greet than just a regular bar night, regular night at the bar, you know, where people are going to come and say hello to you. And it's not weird because that's what they're there for.
Yep.
Right. So you're going to the meet and greet, you're going to socialize. So you can't stand there. So glad you approached me at Adelphi's and said, she's beautiful. Hey, boo.
Jennifer. Yes.
Yes.
But see,
Puerto Rican queen. I met her at the meet and greet.
Oh, right? Is this the one you were dancing with on the floor?
We did a couple two steps. We two-stepped a little bit.
She was with her friend?
She was with somebody, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't. You weren't with your friend. My bad.
No, she was with her friend and her husband, I think.
Mimi, thanks for talking about this. I'm very new to the scene. Never had the pleasure of making any events, but I hope to soon. And you know what? That's what we try to do. We are here to try to help everybody. Camera's staying on. We are here to try to help everybody in their journey. That's what we want to do. We want to make this a lot easier. Hey guys, is our camera still on? Because it looks like our camera shut off. Camera's off.
Not off. The camera's not on.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Can you still hear us though?
Quiet storm.
You funny. So you know what we're gonna stage. Because this is what we do, guys.
My laptop. Okay.
How's that?
Hi. Now I feel up close and personal.
Now we are. How's that, guys? Can you guys hear us now? Are we back on?
No sound.
There you
now.
go. All right.
There you go. Okay.
Wandy!
Hey, we miss you.
We
were just talking about you.
You know, this is why I should listen to Izzy. Because what did you just tell me?
I said she'd be on.
No, I'm talking about with the laptop. You're like, you should use the laptop.
Yeah. They don't
listen. All right. So now I got to get
both women around here. They don't listen to women around here.
I'm not listening to no woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm the dude. I'm that. No,
right. So meet and greets are also meant to be like a low stakes environment where, you know, if you have cold feet, that there's no playing happening, so you could feel comfortable just meeting people with no pressure. There's no pressure for sexual activity. Right now, if you meet someone and you want to get it popping, we're also a no judgment zone. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, there's no pressure at a meet and greet. That's what a meet and greet is for, right? And that's a good place, like if you want to introduce people to maybe like your lifestyle friends, but you don't want to necessarily take them to a lifestyle party right away, right? Where
can I put a pause there?
Yeah.
Because here's a crazy left field addendum to party etiquette. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't bring someone to a party unless you tell them you're bringing them to an LS party. I cannot tell you the number of people who have walked up to me and said, I was introduced to the LS. I didn't even know I was going to a party. I think that's so rude. Just tell them, hey, this is what it is. This is where we're going. You don't have to play, but I just want to take you to this place because my friends are here. Or this is what I do. And their answer will be your indication of how that relationship is going to go anyway. Because if you take them to a party and they're not into it, they're going to be pissed at you anyway. So just be upfront and honest and be like, yo, we're going to a swingers club. We're going to a swingers party. And that's my little addendum.
Yeah. So like I was saying, going to a meet and greet is like a low stakes.
She said, yeah, like I was saying.
It's a low stakes event where people are not under pressure to engage in any activity. I mean, no events. There's never pressure to engage in any activity.
There are some that you go to.
But someone who's new may see people go to a place and see everybody fucking right there live, and it might just be too much for them at the moment, right? So you got to kind of gradually introduce them.
Yes.
Right? So a meet and greet is a great place to gradually introduce somebody, or to just come out. Hey, I see you in the group chats all the time. You look interesting. I'll meet you at the meet and greet.
Yep.
Right? So then now we can link and get to know each other, see if there's a vibe.
Yep.
Right? Now when we go to a play party, it's not a total stranger. Now I kind of know you and I feel comfortable around you. And there's a rapport that has been built in person.
Yeah.
Right? Our meet and greets are dope because we're just doing activities, having fun, paintballing, karaoke, bowling.
I forgot about the bowling meet and greet.
Yeah, we got the bowling meet and greet. So stay tuned for more meet and greets and more locations, because we are just people who like to have fun, right? And those are low stakes things. And then after those fun things, we get to go and have more fun.
If you want to.
If you want to.
And so let's go to the next thing. Let's talk about after party.
After party.
Go ahead.
Right. So after our bowling party and our paintball party, we had an after party at a hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And this is where now you're walking into a hotel room and people are getting it in all around you.
What do you mean by getting it in? We can go ahead and say it.
I mean, having sex, engaging in different types of sexual activities, from giving head in one corner, someone's bent over in the other corner, there's 3 people over there having an orgy in the next corner. Like, it's a lot, right? And when you come in, again, there's never any pressure, right? So the rules to these events, now this is a more intimate setting too, when it's like a hotel private party, right? Like in a room, like 1 or 2 rooms, everybody is in the same room. That's more intimate, right? That's more close to, I think.
I'm sorry, I'm flirting with the producer.
Oh, my bad. Get a room.
After party.
That's the after party, right? So my first time squirting. Yes, Keisha, it was your first time squirting after the bowling party.
After the bowling party. So
she's like, I can't squirt. So Lisa is like,
but no, listen, here's the thing about the after party. Well, we can only talk about discreet friends. Well, we can talk about others, but we're only going to talk about discreet friends. All right. So when you come to one of our after parties, again, there's no pressure.
There's never no pressure.
You can be voyeuristic and watch. You can be an exhibitionist. Yes. Exhibitionist and like to be seen, but there's no pressure. Even if you're new.
He made you squirt twice.
Yes, he did make you squirt twice. But even if you're new, when you come into these environments, again, you want to kind of watch and see what's going on. But I cannot, again, tell you the number of people who have come to our parties and like, I'm just going to watch. Next thing I know, I see them in somebody's room getting it on, just having fun. Because the most important thing that you have to do when building your tribe or finding your tribe is find comfortability.
Yeah, it's all about, because we're being very vulnerable and transparent with each other, right? And that's what makes us a close-knit kind of family in a sense, because we are so vulnerable and transparent with each other, and we just walk so authentically in each other's space.
Translation: once your ass been up in the air, there's not much more you can hide. Yeah. You just got dug out by 3 dudes. There's not much more you can hide.
What's up, Garfield?
And there's nothing left. See folks squirt all over my face.
Like I said, walking in your authenticity.
Don't try to bring me in on that one. I meant that shit. 3 girls are squirting on me, and I'm trying to wash and all kinds of stuff. Where you going? I gotta wash.
You're like, Jonathan, go wash your face before you go to the next round, right?
Stop it.
All I know is this guy ran up on me trying to give me hugs. He snorted.
Really? That's what you put up? So
the hotel, like a hotel after party. People who are going to an after party are going with the mindset to play.
Mm-hmm.
People who are going to an after party, they're going to fuck, right? I mean, they might just be going to find a vibe first, right? But they're going with the intention to fuck. So if you have absolutely no intention to fuck, don't go to an after party.
Well, no.
Unless you just like being in the environment and like watching.
Right. Again.
Right. If you're a voyeur and that's your kink and you like to watch, then that's fine. Right. But you can't go to an after party and somebody be like, yo, you want to play? And then you'll get offended.
Yeah, you can't get offended.
You can't get offended when someone's approaching you at an after party because you came to an after party. And people who came to this after party are coming with that mindset.
Right? Especially when people approach you. And can I say this more for the women than the men? Because women tend to get a little bit more offended than men. Mm-hmm. There's 2 points. Like, if a gentleman approaches you respectfully, and we are in that environment, we're not in a vanilla space. In a vanilla space, it might be, it's disrespectful to say, hey, you want to go to the room right off the bat. But in this space, it's not disrespectful if they're coming at you the right way. Just kindly say, no, you don't even have to be like, you're not my type. Just say, no, I'm not.
I'm good.
I'm good, or whatever the case may be.
Oh, thank you. No, I'm not ready yet.
And then guys, here's one for the guys. When the young lady says no, move on.
Move on.
Just move.
No pressure.
Don't try to pressure anybody. No. Because sometimes, I will say this, sometimes a no isn't a no, but that sounds weird, right?
Garfield said, no, don't come to the hotel.
Shut up, Garfield. But sometimes a no isn't a no, and I'll tell you what I mean. Sometimes no means I'm not ready. Sometimes no means, hey, I just got here. Sometimes no means I'm just trying to figure this out. Just walk away and watch the energy and call it a day. If they want you, I promise you, these women will walk up to you. They're not scared. They will take your ass down. Ask me how I know. Minding my own damn business in the court. I'm sorry.
That sounds personal.
Look, Keisha said, yep.
That sounds personal.
It was. I was minding my business, just sitting there. Next thing I know, everybody starts coming at me.
So cool. You was trying to give everybody a hug.
You know what?
Everyone.
We got audience members today.
So,
how do we even get there?
So that's the after party. So the after party is more intimate setting. Usually a lot of people know each other there. And people going there with that mindset that they ready. Right? Anything but yes is a no for me. I agree with you, Dante.
So, and that's why I was reluctant to say that no isn't always a no, because it came out the wrong way. I didn't mean it the way it came out, but whatever. Yes, you're right. Anything but an absolute yes is a no.
It's a no. Absolutely. Right? But sometimes it may take people time to warm up.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Sometimes you just want to peep the scene to see who you like or to learn what you like.
That's a good one.
Because it's nice to go to the thing and be like, oh, I like that trick. How you did that?
You know what? Can I say this? If you would have attended our paintball after party, if you were in Lisa's room, and she was trying to be inconspicuous. It wasn't nothing inconspicuous about that. What you just
No, I was talking about. Oh, my bad. I need a shot of whiskey for this cough. We were laughing at the fact that a lot of people must think I'm mean or unapproachable because they tend to want to talk to her, and I'm more social than she is. I guess looks can be deceiving. Well, that's the next thing we have to get to is the whole couples thing.
Okay.
Right? Because there's rules to that.
I like this show.
There's rules to couples. Ronnie says, I say no a lot. I like playing hard to get.
Listen, ain't nobody approaching me, so when they come to me, I'm like, yes, let's go. No, let me stop.
I don't believe you, Ronnie. Anyway.
Yeah, we see Ronnie.
Right. I don't believe you at all.
Ronnie's not telling the truth.
But anyway.
What did she bring you, a medicine cup?
With some, because I got this cough. Anyway. Thank you. That's why you spilled it. He didn't like my ghetto cup.
That's okay. She's my sister. She can drink after me.
So,
and
I haven't hugged nobody?
I haven't hugged anybody.
Okay.
Why are you looking up? Why are you looking up for it? No, I haven't given it up. No, I haven't hugged anybody. It's a book. And if I hugged
listen, if you hug Teresa, it's okay. Anyway. So that's the thing. So then there's an etiquette of how you talk to people, right? There's an etiquette of how you talk to people. So again, like Jonathan said, if someone says no, then that's no. But It may not be a forever no. It's just a no right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It may be a no right now. Me, myself, I am a demisexual.
Connection.
Meaning that I need to have a connection with a person. So I'm going to always say no right now.
Always?
Well.
All right, don't say that because you're going to give folk hope. There is no hope.
Well, right now I have a man. It's different. But when I was single, it's a no right now because it still would take me a minute to warm up. It takes me a minute to see who I feel connected to, right? So I'm a demi. I need to have a conversation first and see the energy, that matters to me. Some people, it doesn't, and there's no judgment. Some people might see you and be like, yo, come here. Mm-hmm. And if you with it and you like it, then you go for it, right? And if you're not with it, it's okay to be like, not right now. Or no, I'm good, right? And you could politely say it, I still like when people flirt with me, even though I got a man, and it's like, all right, cool, but I got a man. But at least I felt like I was cute. Let
me tell you something. Saturday, she was like, "Oh, you cute, but I got a man." She's like, "No, I'm sorry, boo. I got a man." Let me tell you something. That at least he don't have nothing to worry about. She was shutting them down left and right. Shut down, boom, boom, boom.
But it's like, okay, thank you for the compliment. I'm still gracious for the compliment. My favorite is give me a minute, let me see. Oh, that's your line. Give me a minute, let me see. Right? Yeah, that's a good one, and it's nice, and it's not hurting anybody's feelings. You don't have to get nasty with someone because they try to get. Oh, why are you talking to me?
Can I tell you why that line doesn't? Can I tell you why give me a minute doesn't work? Because that's
hope
that guy's gonna come back. You said give me a minute. I'm counting to 60. I'm just saying.
Thirsty.
Because some guys are thirsty like that. You said give me a minute and they haven't been able to find anybody else. They're gonna come back because you said give me a minute. They gave you a minute.
So all right, so let's talk about thirst. Let's talk about thirst.
She said I'm stupid.
Let's talk about thirst because it's okay to show 58,
50. Ow! Did she just give you the mother poke?
It's okay to show interest in a person, but you can't be thirsty, right? And when you go to a party also, you go without expectation, right? Like you can have hopes like, yo, I hope I see this person because I want to play with this person or whatever, right? It's a hope. But, I hope I do find somebody that I want to play with because I'm in that mood and that's what I'm looking for. Yes. But going to a party and being mad that someone wouldn't play with you is kind of not sexy. Right? Or being mad or being offended because someone didn't I don't know what you said.
I don't know what you said.
I said or expecting them to play with you because you guys chatted in the chat.
Yeah. Or having expectation that someone is gonna play with you, because we spoke in the past or whatever. Like you don't go with an expectation unless we spoke about it. It's like, yo, when I see you, we gonna get it in. That's when you know you could come in with an expectation.
Hey, I love my sidebars. Have you ever said that to somebody and then you got there and you saw them, you was like, oh shit.
No, I haven't been there yet.
I've been there. I've gone. Listen, I don't care. Y'all can get mad at me or not. I
prefer to chat too.
No, don't try to swing me past this one. I'm gonna say it. God damn it. I've been talking to somebody and I saw, and it wasn't necessarily that they were ugly, but it just wasn't there when the vibe wasn't there. When you met them, the energy was off. That same energy that we had text didn't translate to the party. It happens. So, what did Max say?
Max said he typically likes to chat before he engage. Yeah, me too. I like to chat before I engage.
Can I say something? That's why we have a producer. You don't have to do that.
No more. Oh yeah, producer.
We have a producer now.
That's right. So,
what do you mean I've curved you several times, Lola? Wow.
I don't believe that. But anyway.
Thank you, because I haven't.
It's better. Teresa said it's better to be blunt. If you are not into it, you aren't, and it's okay.
That's exactly right.
And that's okay. Ready, or if you're not into it, or you don't have to hurt someone's feelings to let them down a little bit. There's more people. Once you say no, they're gonna move on to somebody else.
Yeah, and I was actually talking to someone today about types. So just because one person says no to you, and this is what you're alluding to, doesn't mean that there isn't 30 other people at that same party who find you absolutely positively amazing.
Right. Everybody's not for everybody.
A no is not a defeat. It's, it's just kind of, move on.
Not that person. Joy said, is that right?
She's talking about something else.
Oh, she's talking about Greg. Gregory said, that's Hulk.
Yeah.
He got her thirsty.
I don't like him anymore.
As the world today,
I don't like Hulk anymore.
It's,
you can't be a handsome guy and then you coming up here and singing.
To just be blunt and say no.
Stop trying to ignore me. Izzy's trying to get me to move on. I'm not doing it today. I will have a voice.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna give it to them, but in person it was more like a no. Well, that's like even when you're dating, right? Sometimes you meet people like I was at Tinder and all. I never did online dating, but you meet people, you talk to them online, and when you meet them in person, it's like totally different. It's not what you expect.
Do me a favor, put up Kim's comment
that's
because
like
I think it's important. I think that's important.
Yes.
Kim said, as the world today, it's kind of scary to just be blunt and say no.
I'm sorry that you feel that way.
But I understand
because
why
I do
she feels
understand
that way.
why you feel that way, because some people are crazy. But that's why it's important to be in a tribe that you feel safe.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I'm surrounded, like if I go to a party and I got Jonathan and I got Max there and some of my other male friends, and I'll be like, yo, I don't like this guy's vibe, or I told him no and he got nasty with me. Like I'm gonna tell my dudes, if I'm a single girl,
and
right?
That's not going to be good for the dude.
And I have a partner now, but sometimes I still go to parties without my partner because he travels a lot during the weekends or whatever. So I still end up going to parties without my partner. I'm never really alone. I'm with my friends,
right?
And I feel safe with my friends. And I will tell my friends, hey, I'm hiding behind you right now. I don't want to talk to this guy, or this guy got nasty when I told him no. And tell someone at the party, because that's not proper etiquette. So that guy has to be, or to at least spoken to.
And Max will tell you, we have had to actually deal with guys at parties. Women have walked, said such and such, this guy over here is acting crazy. We will shut them down in a second.
Yeah. So tell your friends, don't keep it quiet, because we all need to know that person doesn't know how to take a no.
Yeah. 100%.
Right. And no is part of the lifestyle. This is not a free for all. You're not just walking in a room and you don't have access to every person that's there. Right.
Well, I do, because I'm Jonathan. But whatever.
Thank you, Nova. Nova says she feels safe with us because we've emphasized this very much. Listen, I'm a female, and I go out alone still without my partner. I have a partner now, but I've been out as a single female for a long time. So I talk about this a lot because it matters. I personally have been always go out with men in my tribe, or like my friends and their husbands. So I never really go out alone to LS parties. Excuse me. If I do, I know my friends are there. So I know I'm going to go to be safe. Right. Lola says, I agree. DF does a great job at making people feel safe. Please highlight that. Yes, we do. We try. That's a major priority in our group. Right.
Can I say this? And I'm going to say this to some of the group owners that may be on here. It's your job to create an atmosphere of safety. But that happens almost before you get to the party. When guys come to a party who intend on doing wrong and see, this is not the place to do that, 90% of them won't even try to do it. It's like walking into a store that you're ready to rob, but you look around and you see a whole bunch of security cameras. You're like, I'm not going to rob the store. It's too many security cameras. So as group owners, we kind of set the atmosphere of safety. So that shuts a lot of shit down from the door.
Yeah, we're not playing. Safety is our utmost priority.
Yeah.
So we want everybody to feel safe, ladies and gentlemen too. Because guys, if you get harassed by a female, let us know as well, because it happens.
And we go.
It happens. Women harass men too, right?
But we like it when you do.
Not always. Not always. Some niggas be hot at their dick, like, oh no.
No, that does happen. But you know what? I have actually walked up to women and saw that they were a little bit more inebriated than I felt was safe for them. And I've taken their hand and taken them back to their room. It's like, no, we're going to put you in the bed. or do whatever.
I'm gonna get you some water.
We're gonna get you some water.
I'm gonna get you some water. Like we take care of each other. There was a girl this weekend who was coming up to me and grabbed me all over the place. I'm like, "Well, get her water, Diddy. I'll play with you when I know you could give me real consent." She was cute too. She was real cute.
I know you're talking about. She could have got it.
She could have got it. Everybody wanted to give it to her, but everybody did the right thing and was like, "Nah, not today, not today." Everybody did the right thing. So let's talk about that, right? Because there's two rules when you go to these parties. Oh. Yeah, there's two rules, right? The first rule is drink responsibly.
Yes.
That's the first rule. Take care of yourself.
You good?
Drink responsibly because people are doing different things. Women harass women too. That's true, Joy. Absolutely. So drink responsibly, right? Because you're responsible for yourself.
Yeah.
And be a responsible adult and stay in a place where you know that you can give real consent, right? And you know that you could get home safe and those types of things. So that's number one, self-preservation, right? But then the second part is to also protect yourself. If you see that somebody else is too drunk, let them go.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what trouble that person could get you in. They might be so drunk that now the next day they don't remember that they gave you consent.
Actual law.
Right?
There's an actual law about that. If you have sex with someone who is inebriated and they wake up they gave consent while they were inebriated, but they wake up the next morning and don't know where they got there, you're going to jail, buddy or sister, because someone who is inebriated cannot give legal consent. That's important. Let me say that loud. If someone is inebriated, they cannot give legal consent. I know that kind of messes us up and everybody else up for a lot of parties because we drink, we do.
We're all inebriated at the parties. However,
you cannot give consent if you're drunk.
You can't, right? You can't give consent if they're drunk. Nope, you cannot give consent if you're drunk. And it's different when we're all drinking together and we get drunk together, right? Let's say I went there with my date. This is my person, right? It's different, but I'm not gonna go and play with like a stranger.
Yeah,
that's completely drunk, or you know what I'm saying? Like if my man is drunk, I'll let him. I'll pass out. I'll still pull out that dick and do what I want to do.
That's your man, though.
That's my man, right? But if it's somebody else, I'm not doing it.
That's what you're doing to your man? You waking him up in the middle of the night?
I mean, it's me.
Really? I'm just saying. Oh, I forgot. My bad. I almost took a left, y'all.
Right. So but if it's a stranger, you want to be smart about it on both ends. You want to be smart about it for yourself to protect and take care of yourself physically and
put up Gregory's comment.
You also want to take care of yourself legally.
Go ahead.
Right. I know a guy in another group who is in legal trouble right now because of a bad experience with an intoxicated woman.
Yeah.
Right. So
and it's not fair. I'm sorry. If a woman says yes or a man says yes, that should be that. But they've had to put these laws in place because people slip stuff in drinks and blah, blah, blah. But yes.
And guys, with all this Diddy stuff going around, we got to be careful.
Can we legally say Diddy?
Why not? No Diddy. Hashtag no Diddy.
Hashtag no Diddy.
Right? When the girl was coming up to me, I was like, hashtag no Diddy, girl. Go that way, get some water.
But can I tell you, there are two people. It was you and someone else who walked up to me and said, yeah, I was making out with her. And then I noticed that she was too inebriated to
I never told you I was making out with her.
Well, you weren't making out with her. But somebody else was making out with someone. And they said, no, it's too much. She's too inebriated. I'm not going to do it. She wanted to.
No, listen, she was an attractive girl. She is a beautiful girl. And on a sober day.
We're just waiting for her to get sober.
On a sober day, she could get it, right? But
she gonna get it.
I think she was in a room full of responsible people. So we kept her safe, right? Because none of us want that liability. And as a woman, I'm going to protect other women that are around me. Right. So, ladies, if you're around me and you party with me, I'm going to make sure we're all good. Because that's a priority. I take care of my girls. Right. I don't drink alcohol, but I'm very aware of the intoxication level of others. You got to be aware of people. Right. You got to look at their body language and be aware for them, because sometimes they might not be in a state where they could think for themselves.
Yeah.
Right. But we are still all impacted by the outcomes of things. So there's that part, right? So that was something needed to be talked about. So let's talk about like the LS Club.
Okay.
Right, because the LS Club is different from a private party.
I'm taking a break. You got it. You ready? Solo Izzy.
Okay, Solo Izzy. Do y'all like me better by myself?
I don't give a fuck if they do.
No, I'm kidding. We not looking sloppy. We come sexy and leave exhaustingly sexy. I agree, honey. We want to keep it always cute. Keep it sexy. Our newbies ignored. I've been to one party before in Philly, and once the person found out this was new to me, I was passed up.
So can I give you my experience?
Yeah.
So my experience with my partner is this. We tend to shy away from newbies. But the reason why we shy away from newbies is because newbies tend to not understand the rules. They get attached very quickly. It's very rare that we find someone who's new to the lifestyle that she said, damn.
but we all experience that part when we're new.
Yeah.
We all go through that. You have to be around a little bit.
Yeah, right? But you know, it's not an absolute no for newbies, but you really have to know. We really have to know that you can handle this type of thing, because with sex comes emotion sometimes.
So I agree with Nova. When you are taking on a newbie, you're also taking on the responsibility of giving them the rules when they come out.
And that's what we mean. We don't want to do that.
And it's not just for that person. It's also for the safety of the people that I'm bringing you to, right? So if I have somebody with me who's a newbie, I'm giving them the rules. Listen, don't be thirsty when you get there. Listen, if you're interested in talking to a woman, you got to ask her who she's there with first. But you got to talk to her partner first. Or if you're interested in talking to a man, you know, if a female wants to talk to a man, you got to look at, talk to his wife first. You can if you're bringing a newbie on or you're taking on a newbie, you got to be willing to educate.
But Mimi was asking a different question. Mimi went to a party, and Mimi, correct me if I'm wrong, she was trying to get it in that night.
Yes, and they shied away.
No, Nova saying
on as a newbie, and we are educating her in the midst of the process of it going on, right? It wasn't. I mean, I've never played with Nova, not yet, right? So that's a teaching moment.
She said yet,
as
Nova.
A couple.
She said yet.
So yeah, newbies are a teaching moment, and I mean. Some people like newbies because you could train them how you want them to be. That's how I feel about the employees at my job.
So Joy said, I like to act as a mentor to newbies, but not so much to play with. That's exactly how I am with my partner. We like to walk people through. I actually get joy bringing newbies to a party for the first time, and then by the end of the day, and it's like an hour later they getting it in. I feel accomplished when that happens.
Yeah, I brought a newbie on and she had fun the other day, and I was like,
she was not a newbie.
She's a newbie.
She's not at this point. She's not a newbie.
2 parties, you still a newbie.
And she's been around us way too much to be a newbie.
She's been around us. She hasn't been in the environment.
Okay, fine.
Difference.
Okay, Lola said, I brought a newbie with me for Halloween, and he did great. I was there. He did do great. He was great. And that's also another thing. You got to, as people who have been in this lifestyle for some time, you also have to feel out the energy of the newbie that you're with.
Yeah.
Because I've had the person that we're talking about, she's been very reluctant, but now
she's opening up more.
I was going to say like 6 months.
Becoming more comfortable. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been like 6 months of her being around us. Mm-hmm. Then now she's more comfortable and venturing on her own and doing things, right? Mm-hmm. But even when she was playing with whole boy, the next day, I reminded him, don't forget he's lifestyle. Don't have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get attached. Like, just get to know him or whatever and have fun. Because it's like, don't get attached. You have to remind the newbies, don't get attached. Right?
So Nikki, hi Nikki Rivers, we love you. Nikki said newbies should ask a lot of questions and educate themselves. Don't rely on others in the LS. It's a big wild world. Well, sometimes it's kind of the situation is like you don't know what to ask. You don't know the questions.
You don't know what you're getting into. So I agree with Nikki in the terms that you have to get educated from different places. You don't want just one couple or one person to educate you because everyone has a different dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I've been around the LS. I've been in the LS for almost 8 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And I've met many different couples with many different dynamics. And I've even changed my tribe, right? To where now I'm finding what I like, and I kind of know I'm more set in what I know I like, and before I didn't know these things, right? So this is the lifestyle is a lifestyle, is a life style.
Can I say something to that comment? Here we go. She just said something very, very important. She said she now knows what she likes. So I often tell people, try everything you feel comfortable with trying, because there are some things that's the meet and greet we were talking about. Yes, but anyway, there are certain things that you think that you may not like, but try fire play, try electric play, try orgies, try threesomes, try male, female, whatever. Try it all. And this world is about figuring out what it is you like. That's the beauty of the LS. We get to discover ourselves sexually.
Yeah, so you're not tied to one thing, and you can't get information from just one person. I, in my years being here, have become more comfortable.
Wait. Go ahead.
You've been to BJ's and Costco's, get in line, try your sample, and keep it moving.
There you go.
Don't get attached, right? Try your sample and keep it moving. Jamal says, I'm a newbie to your group, but not in the lifestyle. But I found parties go as the administration runs.
100%.
So I tend to go to parties. I know a friend or two has attended previously. Yeah, that's just called vetting, right? We want to vet the people. So even when I meet a person, I'll be like, okay, so who do you know in the lifestyle? Who do I know that you know in the lifestyle? Right? Because the lifestyle is big, but it's a small community.
It's small.
So I'm going to know someone that you know. Mm-hmm. What tribe are you from? Where do you guys party? Right? Those are questions that you have to ask, right? And it's good to get information from different people. Different couples do things differently. Different singles do things differently. Everyone has different rules. So you learn from everyone, and then you develop yours.
Okay, so Joy said, yes, try. I never thought I would be into fire play and knife play, but once I got some education, I was into it.
I'm into it too.
Oh, Kim said, yes, sir. I'm learning. I really like certain things and not so much others. And that, the lifestyle is like food. It's kind of like.
It's like a smorgasbord.
Yeah. And that was the BJ Costco thing was a good example. It's like you go to a buffet and you put a whole bunch of shit on your plate just to see what that's like. I've never tried sushi, but I'm going to try it today to see if I like it. Mm-hmm. And then you find you might like this sushi, but not that sushi. That's what the lifestyle is. Nikki Rivers said, explore and be fearless.
And live your
I'm going to let you talk about that one.
Yes.
That's an easy comment.
Yes, live your fantasies, because the lifestyle is supposed to be a fantasy. This, it's a lifestyle. We live our life this way, but when we're coming to events, those days we're dressing up and wearing, like, I love the dress up part, right? Mm-hmm. When I'm dressed up and I feel sexy and I get to a party, it's like I'm in character. Mm-hmm. I'm that bitch. Don't let me put when I got them boots on, y'all.
Wait. Oh, you guys.
I got them boots
No, you should see it though. You can almost see the transition. We're in a car and I'm driving.
Changes.
And she's like talking all the stuff, and next thing you know, that name turns into Izzy. It's like, oh, she's turning.
Yeah, when I put them boots on, I'm a different person. I'm coming in. I'm in control. I want what I want. I know what I want. I'm going to get it, right?
Put up what Sean Marie said.
I tell people you can change your dynamic every day. If you want, there are no limits. Yeah, so we're always learning new things.
But you know what I think what she was more speaking to is this. It's today you might be into BDSM. Tomorrow you might not be into BDSM. Today you might be into threesomes. Tomorrow you just might be into full swap. It's okay to change, and I think that's important. It's okay to want to do something today and not do it tomorrow. It's nothing wrong with that, and I can't stand when. Yes, right. And I think that's sometimes where people mess up. They think that because I like this, I gotta stick with this. No, I like fire play today. I am I get in trouble. Well, I used to get in trouble until an understanding was made. I could like something today and then like something tomorrow. That's
like
just
something else.
Like something else tomorrow. That's just how I am. I'm never, the producer shaking their head, I'm never the same every single day. Today I want white girls, tomorrow I want black girls. Today I want grannies, tomorrow I don't want grannies. Today I'm a voyeur, tomorrow I'm an expeditionist. I said it right.
No.
I did. I'm gonna say it right.
No. So we're forever learning and we're forever growing.
Expedition.
We're trying things like, all right, I don't like this. Maybe I could have did this better.
Exhibition.
I think my desires change with each play partner because of all the connections are unique. Yeah. So that's another thing, right? When you're in a lifestyle, you can't expect the connection that you have with one person. You can't expect the connection you have with one person to be the same with another.
You can't come to my show no more. You making me do bad things.
Shut up.
She gave me another mom snack.
Twice. You know what happened the third time. Right?
Give me my
You're on number 2. Right? But yeah, you're gonna constantly learn new things. You're gonna know what you like, you're gonna know what you don't like, you're gonna know what you could do better, what you could work at. All of it entails a lot of communication with your partners.
Yeah.
All of it entails a lot of communication. Listen, I'm willing to try this. Or I tried it, but it didn't work for me. You know, or maybe I want to try it again another time, something different. You know, whatever the case may be, but it all requires lots of transparency and communication.
Yeah.
All of it.
Yeah.
Right.
And transparency and communication it's a two-way street. And people don't understand that sometimes.
Okay.
You have to be just as transparent with the person as you want them to be with you. So a lot of times we want everybody to be communicative with us. See, I can say that word.
Okay.
And be honest with us, but we don't. But we are slow in telling them what we want to say because we're being guarded.
Or we can't handle the truth. We want a person to be transparent, and then when they're transparent, we don't like what they said. Sometimes when a person is transparent and we don't like what they said, we have to be able to eat that. Like me, my quality and something that's very important to me is honesty. Right? So if you're honest to me and I don't like it, I'll still respect you. I will still respect you even if you tell me something I don't like. But I'd rather you tell me. She tells me
stuff I don't like all the time. She always getting in my ass about something.
I'd rather you tell me and let me make my own decision and let me just accept the reality. This is what it is. Then lie to me or sell me a story or a dream or make me look stupid somewhere else. Mm-hmm. Right? So give me the truth and I'm gonna choose if I want to accept it or not.
Yep.
Right? And that's really the worst that can happen.
Yeah.
Right? The person can accept your truth or not. And then you figure out where you go and you find people that mesh with you. Right?
Find your tribe.
If it works, it works. If it don't work, we move on. And it's okay. We tried it.
You know what? Can I use Sean Marie? Sean Marie is on here. I absolutely.
Ronnie said he thinks we have him confused. No, we don't, buddy.
I absolutely love Sean Marie. I love South Jersey seduction. And Sean Marie loves us. But finding your tribe is so important. There are people in South Jersey seduction who probably won't mesh in Discreet Friends and vice versa. Does that mean either one of our groups are bad? No. It just means that you have personality differences and it's okay. So you have to go find your tribe. What is Nikki saying? Knowing what you want to explore here we go. Knowing what you want to explore or what goals you want before you go out is very helpful. Even if you are single, have that conversation with yourself first. That way you know what you're going to get into. Ma'am?
Well, yeah, knowing what you want.
She just pulled her whole roll back and I can see that whole thigh. Yes, God.
Anyway, you know what you want to get into.
I don't like the way you've been dismissing me tonight. I feel unheard.
You got to know what you're getting into. You got to know what you want, right? I think mostly you need to know what you don't want. No. You need to know what you don't want, right? It's really important because you don't always know what you want. Sometimes you might learn something new that you didn't even know you wanted, right? wasn't into BDSM until I met Sir Lisa's, but now I'm into BDSM. I didn't know I would like that.
We're being flashed on set, people. Give me my chocolate.
What's a tough one for you, Keisha? What's a tough one for you? I want to still get into one more topic before, so we got to move on. But we didn't talk about the actual swingers club, right? So we spoke about meet and greets, and we spoke about private hotel parties or after parties, right? We didn't discuss the lifestyle club.
Okay, so let's talk about the lifestyle club.
So let's talk about the lifestyle club. Mm-hmm. So in the lifestyle club is a little more anonymous than a hotel after party, right? And I can't talk about many lifestyle clubs, but the ones I've been to, they usually have like a dance place and a space.
Mm-hmm. That's really all lifestyle clubs,
right? So you could choose. Do I want to chill in the dance space, and you could chill and meet people and warm up, so to say, and then you could choose to go upstairs, right? Or you could choose to not to go upstairs.
Right.
Many times I've been to the clubs and I don't go upstairs. I just like the environment.
You know, I know a lot of people that have said in Caligula, we can say the name. They've said to me, I've never gone upstairs. They've been to Caligula so many times. They've never gone upstairs because they come to the club for, like Nikki said, know what your goals are. They have different goals. They don't want to have sex in the club, but they want to meet people. Or they just want to, or if you're like me, a lot of times I don't want to actually play or have sex, right? I just like being in the environment. I just like being around. I just like being around like-minded people. I don't have to watch what room or whatever.
There's a big group play area. There's private rooms in some places. Caligula actually has a shower. You could go in the shower with someone.
I've never gone in the shower.
I want to do it in the shower in Caligula. Let me wait till my man comes. Anyway, so that's what's upstairs. Upstairs is the play area. So I'll be very candid and transparent. When I was single, I would go to the club, but I wouldn't play at the club. I would play after the club, and that's because I didn't want people to know my whole facts. I don't want everybody to know who I'm playing with.
Why?
Because that's my business.
That's too vague.
Nope. What do you mean that's too vague?
It's too vague. Why don't you want people knowing that? If we're LS, you want people to know.
Nope. I don't. When I play with my man, I let him smack me with his dick in front of everybody, and I'm sit there choking, gag on it all day. I had the mucus come out my nose and fucking tears coming out my eyes. No problem. Let him smut me out. That's my home. That's my man. I will do all that for him. But with somebody,
this is why people don't remember me being on a podcast, because you say shit like that.
But if it's somebody random that I'm playing with, I don't really want everybody to know my whole facts. Everybody don't need to know my whole facts. That's private. I'll just do what I want to do.
And again,
outside the party.
And again, going back to different dynamics, that's okay. That's your thing. Dante, here we go. I prefer clubs where you have to have memberships. Caligula has vanilla dudes coming in. Well, we're not going to talk about Caligula, but let's talk about clubs as a whole.
Just clubs as a whole. I don't want to specify clubs. So my man likes clubs, and he likes the club environment because he likes to go there and do what he does and leave. It's not intimate. Like you could go there and just play with someone and leave. It's not like in the hotel party where we're talking and doing, it's more intimate. We kind of know each other. You could go to the hotel, you could go to the swingers club and literally do whatever you want to do, and then you leave that there. And some couples, they'll only play at the LS club. They won't go to the private after parties and stuff like that. Some people like the idea of just walking into this space, this sexually charged environment, and living all their fantasies there, and then they leave and go home to their regular life. Okay,
so Ray and Lily, they're friends from Texas. We met them. We had a great time with them.
We like club membership also. So the club membership kind of ensures the etiquette, right?
It's not necessarily.
No,
because the club membership does, and this is kind of a fallacy. The club membership doesn't include vetting.
Okay.
It only just says you have to pay an extra $30, $40 to get a membership.
Okay, but that extra $30, $40 will deter somebody. Right. So that extra fee is put in there for a certain reason, right? Just like the fee for single men is usually high in, at any LS parties. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. The fee for single men at any LS event is gonna be more.
It's gonna be more.
Then it's gonna be either equivalent to what a couple will pay or more than what a couple will pay.
Yeah.
Right. And it's done that way for a reason, because they're trying to weed out the thirsty. So at least a person who can afford that fee to get in might, because there are assholes with money too, right? But at least a person that's willing to pay that much money, they're gonna be more careful of their behavior.
Can I add another part?
They dress a certain way to go to parties. A lot of the clubs have dress codes, and the men have to dress a certain way to get in. So they're not letting you come in. They're not letting just anybody come in.
So can I add another part to that? No. So the other part to guys paying extra is that a lot of guys think that because they have paid extra, they're entitled to having sex with someone that night. And they actually get mad. I've seen guys. I've actually been at parties with guys who are like, I paid my money. I better be getting some boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. And I mean, that's just the wrong mindset to have. And that's why we're having this conversation, right? But that doesn't mean it guarantees you some.
So Joy brought up a good point.
They have people's IDs on file for private membership clubs. So I think it does have something additional security. Yeah, absolutely.
This is true. So if I do have to give my ID. Yeah.
And you got to act right. They got my ID, right? These people know who I am. It's easier to track them down. If something was to happen, they could go back to the person and see, right? So there's a certain type of etiquette and rules that happen in the LS club that don't happen in the after parties and the more private hotel parties.
Well, I think sometimes
home parties.
So and so we often have this conversation. Okay, Sean, I did that Saturday night. I hosted a meet and greet and got to the after party at Samantha Stables, which is a great place in South Jersey, by the way, guys. And the DJ was good, and I was dancing and only ended up playing later that night because I was dancing, loving the music. I get a message, and this guy messaged me and referred to me as Miss Hard as Hell. Sometimes I want to play hard, and sometimes I'm dancing, talking, and networking. It just depends on my mood, the vibe. I'm a free agent, so that's my prerogative.
Yeah, everyone has a prerogative, and it's not some people will come in that day and they want to play with everybody.
I've been there.
Some days you want to go to the party and you want to play with one person, and some days you go to the party and you want to play with, you just want to watch and you don't want to play at all, right? Some days you want to go to the party, you don't even care to watch, you just came to chill with your friends.
Listen, I've been to parties with my partner, and we have walked in, and it was just about us. It could have been a million attractive women there, and I only had eyes for her that night. And same thing for her. And then we've been at parties where we've separated and didn't even see each other until the party was over. So it depends on how you are and what you feel for that night.
Miss hard to get. Listen, just because
Girl, be hard to get
a woman or a man is at a lifestyle party doesn't mean that they're easily accessible.
Really?
No, really.
You're not easily accessible?
What you think?
I already know.
What you think? And it's not that, I'm not for everybody.
She's not giving up. She's not giving it up, y'all.
Well, I have a man now, but even when I
Where LS, what's that mean?
I have different rules.
So what's your rules got to do with me, Mom?
My man's a dom. He's not with the shits.
Nah,
it's different.
He won't know.
Right?
I got you. I'm not gonna say nothing.
But you say
well, listen, I'm doing this kind of on purpose because this is what a lot of guys do, right?
That is what a lot of guys do.
No, I ain't gonna say nothing. It's just me and you, Mom.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna tell.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why you don't play with Izzy. She's gonna tell on herself.
I'm gonna tell on myself.
I was in the club and I was minding my business, and next thing I know,
I'm telling on myself. That guy was cute. I was looking at him too much. I need to tell you this, right? I'll no to being called mine.
Why, Mom? I'm just saying.
It don't even sound right coming out his mouth, out of his mouth, right? Somebody else called me Mom, but not him.
Keisha's teaching me Ebonics.
Keisha, don't teach him Ebonics.
Hey, yo!
All right.
That's it. They try not to do it, but it's so natural.
It just came out. It just came out.
Lola wants to know if she
can I get some, Izzy? Go ahead, ask Daddy, girl. Ask Daddy.
Look, Keisha said, all right. Just say no.
So, guys, there's also rules, right? When you go to clubs and you're talking to someone and you see someone you like, the first thing you have to do is ask them who they're with.
Yep.
You have to ask them who they're with. Okay. And if the lady says she's with her man, if you're interested in her, you need to talk to her man. If the man says he's with his lady and you're interested in him, you have to talk to his lady.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ever ignore the person's significant other. That's at any party, meet and greet, after party, hotel party, lifestyle club, anything. We always respect the partner that they are with. Or even if the partner is not there, we still respect their partner. Give their partner the same respect you would want to have if you was their partner.
And partner, you make sure you respect your partner that's not there.
Facts.
Period. End of story. Listen, if I go to a party, before I play with somebody, I'm making a phone call. If she not with me, be like, yo, I'm about to do this. If I'm upstairs in Caligula and I do something, I'm running downstairs. I just did this. You always respect the person you're with.
You got to respect the person you're with. I tend to go to a lot of events without my partner. Because my partner, like even today, he's in Atlanta. He is performing this weekend in Atlanta. So I had my own party here. But everyone in my circle kind of knows. Everyone in my circle knows my man, and everyone respects our relationship dynamic. But I'm quick to say, hey, no, I can participate. My partner's not here.
No, we don't respect your relationship dynamic because we don't have to, because you do.
I shut it down quick. Right? Listen, my partner's not here. I'm just here to have a good time. Right? No, and I don't have to, I don't have to insult anyone or belittle anyone. It's just simple. My partner's not here.
What did Kim say?
Kim said, what's the dynamic if you are a single person just going to an event with someone, together, not together type of deal? You have to set that rule before you get there.
That's a conversation before.
That's a conversation you have before. Listen, we're going together. When we get there, you could go and do what you want to do. Or I could do what I want to do. Or respect me while I'm there with you. I'm your date. Or, whatever. We have to agree on who you play with tonight because you're with me. You have to talk about that before. Yes, Maximus, respect is paramount.
But can I say this, though? I think it's a conversation. Joyce said it too. It's a conversation that you should have before the event. But I think out of respect, if I'm coming with someone as a friend, that's different. But if I'm coming with someone who's my date, we're both single, but we're a date. I think you should still have a certain level of respect and not just go off and start playing with somebody without at least talking or telling.
You have to have the conversation. You got to have the conversation so that you're both on the same page and you both know what to expect when you walk into the place. Because remember, other people don't know your dynamic.
And that's important.
Right? Other people don't know your dynamic. So it's your job to respect your dynamic. It's your job to establish your dynamic. You have to know what you're okay with and what you're not okay with. And you have to tell the person, because if I didn't tell you that this will bother me and then you go and do it, I can't be mad if I didn't communicate. Listen, I don't like this.
No assumption.
Right? I have to be very clear and be like, this is specific. I don't like this. Right? And then this is tonight we're together and this is how I would like it to look.
So here's a good one. Izzy and I may go to a place together, right? Even though Izzy and I will never, we're not going to play.
Kim's comment?
Who? We're not. Oh yeah, highlight Kim's comment. We're not going to play, but I'm still going to tell Izzy, yo, I'm going to go off with such and such because I showed up with Izzy.
And that's also a safety issue.
Yeah.
Like that's a safety issue. Like if we came together, that's my nigga. I'm not gonna leave my party without my homie unless he told me he wants to leave. And then it's like, all right, text me when you got home.
But again,
right?
If you're a dude, you're never going to leave a girl by herself, period, in the store. I'm never leaving a girl and saying, yo, I found this person. You get your way home. That's some real man. That's your real man. That's some crazy bullshit.
Yeah. But it's, like okay, so even like girls, and she decided to dip off with him. I'm like, I bet I'll wait for you. And then I waited for her for like almost an hour. And then she texted me. She's like, nah, you could go ahead. I'm like, you sure? Because I don't mind waiting for you. Because that's my friend. You know what I'm saying? And I was very proud of her. I was happy she was having a good time. And I absolutely support that campaign. Yes. So I'm like, yo, if you want me to wait for you, I'll wait. Like, she's like, nah, I'm good. I feel safe. You could go ahead. And then that's when I left. Right? Because she told me I could go ahead. But if she wouldn't have said that, I would have waited.
Yeah.
You were being feel safe.
Because that's my friend, and I'm gonna make sure she's safe. She said the key word. I feel safe. I'm good. I'll stay.
Can I also tell you another thing that I do with my partner? If she ever goes off to play with someone, she cannot lock the door. She cannot lock it. If I can't get through that door at any time, I ought to be able to walk through that door at any time, just to even open up and look and make sure everything's okay. If that door's locked, I'm kicking the fucking door down.
That's the dynamic.
Period. End of story. And they could just be having the time of their life. I did it one day at my birthday party. The door was locked. I was like, the man got soft and everything. I didn't give a fuck. No, you cannot be in a locked door.
And so let's talk about this price thing and why single men. Why does it cost more for single men to get into a LS party?
Izzy, I'm gonna have to stop you.
Why?
It's 10:17.
I think that the conversation is going. Do y'all want me to stop? If you want me to stop, say yes.
Yeah, so that's not fair. They're never gonna do that. They're always gonna tell you to keep talking. If I ask, they're like, shut the fuck up.
I just want to, because we're talking about the price, the parties and stuff like that, and I want to touch that subject because one of our followers told me they want me to touch the subject.
Go ahead, touch the subject. Right? Was it a male follower?
It was a female follower, and she told me to talk about men looking for females so they could get a discount at parties. So what do you guys think about that? Joy said keep going. Okay. Nova said no.
Okay, we're gonna give y'all 10 more minutes. She said, boo, no, don't stop.
So what do you guys think about men looking for a female so they could get a discount at parties?
I don't have a problem with that.
No,
because I'll tell you why. So if it costs $100 for a guy to come in, right? But it costs $30 for a girl to come in. This is what I'm going to say. Give me the $30. I'll pay my $70. And and then you go on your way, go about your way.
Okay.
You were going to pay the $30 anyway.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But now if we're trying to split 50-50, now that's some bullshit.
Yeah, that's bullshit. But if it's $150 to get in and it's only $100 for both of us to get in, you save $50. So why should I have to pay anything? You still save $50.
Well, then I'm going to find another woman because you're not going to do it.
Find another woman because I'm not going to do it.
But why wouldn't you do it? If you can help me save a little money and it's not going to hurt you to do it.
What am I gaining out of it?
You're just being a good. You're only doing we're assuming that the two people are friends.
I mean, I've done it for a friend. I did it for a friend. I did it for a friend a few times, like twice.
Right. So if I can save a couple of dollars, let me bring you in. Let's. And sometimes guys do it because a lot of parties. Here we go. They can't go as a single guy.
Yeah. So some parties are no single men at all. So I had that happen where there was no single men allowed. And one of my guy friends asked me, I was going to the party anyway. And he asked me if I would just be his, walk in with him because he couldn't walk in as a single man. But only with someone I know. Yeah, it was somebody I know. Yeah. It was a friend.
Right. Keish, you're right. He's the one paying the difference. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I said, if it's $100 and it costs you $30 to get in, yo, help me out a little bit. You're my friend. Why? It's not going to hurt you to do that shit. Pay the $30 and I'll pay the $70 and we're good, you know?
Joy says she's not paying anything if we're doing a door date. I'm with Joy, but I've done it before for a friend.
Then we're not going to go on no door date.
So that's about sometimes the difference between partying at a swingers club or a private party, right? So I have some notes. One of the reasons the club is ideal is because you could track the spot. Right? If something happens, I could talk to the club owner. I know where the club owner is at. I could locate the club owner. We could track the spot, especially places with memberships.
What do you mean you can track? How's that different from being able to track
private party?
Yeah, because I can track the private party. I can put the address in.
I mean the people at the party. Right? Like if there's a membership, the person's ID is on file. Right? People usually know the people.
What about
at the club?
Places which you said private membership?
The places usually have memberships. Most clubs have memberships. Caligula doesn't. At the parties, people have to pay at the clubs. They pay more, and because they pay more, they have more respect for the etiquette.
Can I tell you this?
Yeah.
This is coming. A lot of parties, some private parties, actually cost more than clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been to a lot. We know people that charge upwards of $150, $250 to go to a private party.
Private party.
Yeah.
So that's because it's more intimate too, right? There's more security at a club.
Generally speaking, yes.
There's more security in the club. You could choose to go on nights where there are more couples than single men, because there's a difference too in the clubs on the nights where there are couples and on the nights where there are single men.
100%. What did Max say?
I personally have just paid for us both. Never asked a woman for money. I guess I'm too nice. No, you're not. I'll be your door date if you don't have your date. Well, shout out to Chrissy though. Shout out to
Don't get that man in trouble.
So if you don't have a date, I hope you get in. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'm too nice, Maximus. No, that's not too nice. That's what you.
I'm not.
That's
nice.
what you supposed to do.
I'm not nice. We split the difference.
He's lying.
Exactly.
He's lying.
Because I ain't paying for everybody.
He's gonna pay.
I'll pay for everybody.
He is not gonna do that. He's lying anyway.
You see me pay for everybody. Just come on. I'm paying for everybody in the car. Come on.
They say single men have less integrity in the lifestyles.
I think that's unfair.
Generally speaking, because all right. So here's the thing: a guy who came in there with his wife, he already know he got guaranteed ass. So he's not thirsty for a new girl because he already know he's coming home with his girl.
But integrity and thirsty are two different things.
There's integrity in couples rather than single men, because a guy who's already coupled knows the rules and follows the rules. A single man don't always care. And I'm not saying that all single men are like that. There are some single men with lots of integrity, right?
I don't want to put it out there that single men.
I'm not saying all men are like that, but I'm just saying in general, why some couples only play with other couples and may not include single people in their relationship is because
Garfield. No,
other couples have more integrity. Garfield has a very good reputation with all of the ladies, coupled or not.
Can I tell you something though? In our experience, and our baseline is discreet friends, right? I would say that the single guys have been excellent.
Yes.
With the exception, every party you always have one or two that's stupid.
Yeah.
But most single guys, they don't want to get in trouble, so they're trying.
Married men, most of it's married men because they get so comfortable, they just want that extra. They get carried away with the extra. Maybe not their wives.
No, that's not lifestyle. The single, like vanilla married men do extra.
Yeah.
Vanilla married men do extra. LS married men respect their relationship because they appreciate that they have a relationship where they are allowed to play.
Like, listen, you mean to tell me I can go fuck somebody else?
Like,
I ain't doing shit.
This up.
I ain't doing shit.
You want me to ask you permission? I can still hit it if you say yes. All right. Yeah. Lifestyle married men wouldn't do the things that vanilla married men would do.
There's always an exception to the rule.
There's always some exception, but generally speaking, because of the mindset, because of the lifestyle, there's a more trust factor.
Yes.
Right? There's always that one single thirsty guy circling the hot tub at the end of the night.
But again, there's, like you said, there's always that one single guy. Single guys, and here we go, Demal. I'm assuming you're single. Like single guys get a bad rap for being from thirsty single men. There is a difference, and I think we should highlight that more. I know a lot of single guys. I think I know more guys like Garfield and Demal than I know on the other side. To be honest with you, because Max is before Max got into his relationship, respectful,
but that's this tribe.
But
and that's because these dudes are vetted, and we all know each other. It's a community that we all know each other. I don't know Garfield very well. I've seen Garfield like 4 times, but I've heard so many great things about him from other women in the group, right? So it's like, okay, I know that if my friend goes with him, she's going to be well taken care of, she'll be safe, and she'll be good, right? But this is because we are already a formed tribe. These are men that you know.
Yeah.
Right? It's different with men that you don't know.
Yeah.
Right? Not to brag, but I'm glad I'm coupled and don't have to go through all the single man complications. I don't like a lot of complications.
Yeah,
well, that's just what being in a relationship saves you from a lot. And man, this dating pool got piss in it. So appreciate who you got and take care of and nurture your foundation of your relationship with your partner.
Yeah. And
then you could play outside. If your foundation and your relationship is not good, then it's not healthy to invite other people into your relationship.
Don't even listen. If your foundation is good, don't even try to come to a swingers club.
If your foundation in your relationship is rocky, this lifestyle, you need to take a break.
Yeah.
It's okay to take a break from the lifestyle and work on your relationship and the foundation and your bond and all those things. Because no matter what you're doing in the lifestyle, the person that you are committed to takes first priority over anyone else. Unless it's a poly situation where there is no hierarchy or something like that.
Here, let me be a little transparent. In my own personal relationship, somewhere along the line, our lifestyle goals, our lifestyle outlook became different. We came in thinking the same thing, but somewhere along the line it switched. So we had to make we got to a point where we had to say, okay, listen, this is what I am. This is where you are. Either we're not going to be together or we're going to try to find a compromise. But we had to literally stop, which was hard for me, more so for me than for my partner to do. We had to stop the LS activity and stop all the stuff. We were going to parties, but we weren't as active, if that makes any sense, right? Until we figured it out again. And now we are in a place where we have figured it out and like, okay, this is what we're going to do. But I found it difficult trying. I figured that it was, couple goals first. Lifestyle is a bonus. My partner and I use the term, we're going to Disney World. You know why we use that term Disney World? Because we can't go to Disney World every day. It's too damn expensive. But we go to Disney World.
We
get on the rides. We experience all the things. We do what we have to do, and then we come back home. It's a magical kingdom. It's a magical kingdom where orgies and reverse gangbangs and blowjobs. And I'm sorry, it's squirting. I'm sorry, I got a little beside myself. Okay,
but that's not your everyday life. We're not every day is not a lifestyle party.
No,
when you're with your partner, you guys have a real life together. Yeah. Outside of the people that you may recreationally play with.
Yeah.
Right. The lifestyle is for recreational play.
Well, hold on. Because you and I have had this conversation before. For you, it's recreational play, but for others, it's their life. It's more than just recreational play. And you can't say it's not good for it not to be recreational play, because now we're getting on people's dynamics.
I mean, everyone's dynamics is different, right? But if you have a main partner who's your main partner and you're choosing to go to a lifestyle event and you're playing at this event, or even if you have a unicorn that you play with outside of events or whatever, they're still outside of what the foundation is. The foundation is still the foundation.
But what
if that's the agreement that you have? Unless there's another agreement and there's another dynamic.
And that's the point I'm making. Sometimes for some, like I know one couple, we have a really, really good, we're really close to a couple that's in New England. Just about every weekend, they're doing lifestyle stuff together. This is literally their life. It's not recreational. As long as they got money, they're gone. They're going to hotel takeovers. They're going to this. They're going to that.
Isn't that recreation?
No, it's not.
Are those people coming home with them?
No.
And being around their children?
Sometimes, yes. They have formed bonds and they have made this their family.
Well, then that's different now. Now you have like a tribe. There's like a family that's different.
So now it's not recreational.
Now it's not recreational. But when you go into parties to play, that's recreational.
But this gets...
For some people, lifestyle is what they do. For others, is who they are.
So that's the difference between my partner and I. This is who I am. This is what she does. And we had...
Some is who they are. But, I mean, if I like playing with people, it's still who I am. But it doesn't mean I need to play with other people every day.
No, it's not about a need.
I don't need to do this every day. It's still who I am. I feel like even if I do lifestyle events just on the weekends, it's still who I am.
Again,
it's who I am on the weekends. Monday through Friday, I'm super mom. And then Friday night to, Sunday morning, super slut.
Well, I mean, you know me. On Saturday, I'm super hoe, and on Sunday morning, I'm super organist. So
right, so it's who you. The lifestyle. Once you're in it, it is who you are.
Yeah. Some
people just play every day and need to have this in the environment every day, and some people are okay with just having it once a week or twice a week, or sometimes a couple times a month. Some couples only come out once a month.
Yeah.
Right. So everyone's dynamic is different. You need to figure out what works for you, right? Who he is who he is. I'm not going to judge him for who he is, right? I feel like I'm lifestyle too. I don't feel comfortable around vanilla people anymore.
I really don't. It's boring. You ever go into a vanilla party?
I can't be myself. I got to watch what I say. I can't make my jokes. I can't talk about what I did last night. Is once a week too much? That depends on you.
That's the right answer. That depends on you.
That depends on you.
Yeah.
Right? Lately, I've been at freaking LS events every weekend.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. I've been at LS events every weekend, but Monday to Friday, I'm a mom. I have a career. I have a business. I'm focused on those things. I don't have time to be focused on other things, but on the weekends, it's lit.
But you know what? And I think that's another thing.
It's still who I am.
I think that's another thing too. My partner has a career that's a traditional career in the sense that it's kind of a Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. So the way my life works is like I can set my own schedule and do what it is that I do. So I can focus a lot of attention on lifestyle and it's okay.
Right.
But my partner can't, and you might not be able to do it. So you have to go adult. You have to take care of your children. You have to take care of this. I co-parent very well with my baby's mama's. I hate to say it like that, but I co-parent very well with them. So I have that leeway, but if you don't have that leeway, you have to prioritize. You have to make this. You have to put LS to the side and say, I can't do it. And another reason why
I can't do it, but I just do it recreationally.
So, and you also have to say this: do not let this lifestyle consume your finances, because this can become expensive.
It can. Event after event after event. That's why I like the meet and greets, because they're cheap.
Yeah. It's true though. It's true.
It's true. And even when we plan meet and greets, we try to keep it cheap.
We do. Yeah.
So that we're not breaking people's pockets, because we are considerate of the fact that it costs money to live this lifestyle. This lifestyle is not for the broke. No, it's not for the broke. It's not for the weak.
Especially, and I'm gonna say this, especially for guys and single men. Because as it was said earlier, you try to get the girl to come with you. She's like, no, I'm not paying. So now I got to pay $150. And that $150 to get in the club. Well, let's just say $100 to get in the club. I got to bring a bottle. And I'm not bringing Boone's Farm. I'm bringing something. Let's just say a bottle of Hennessy. That's going to cost me $40. Now I'm at $40. Then the tolls to get wherever I have to get. If you live in New York, that's another $40. Before you know, I done spent $300, $400 on one night.
Date night. That's what a date night costs.
Not when you go on a date with me. I'm taking you to McDonald's.
You a lie. You was a lie. I'm starting to watch how I talk about my weekends. When I went to an LS event and coworkers asked, how was your weekend? It was interesting.
It was nice. I met with some friends.
So nice.
I had some adventures.
My back blown out.
You know,
I'm walking funny. I hurt my leg. I hurt my hip.
I popped my hip.
I dropped it and couldn't.
Popped my hip this weekend. Right. So those are things. We could talk on and on. We could go more, and
especially on this conversation.
This is a very good conversation. I think everyone's very engaged.
We
still got 20 people.
This is our best one.
We're 30 minutes over, and we still have 20 people watching. I'm grateful for the support. I'm grateful for you guys watching and tuning in and listening to us. I'm just a normal person, just like you guys. I'm on this journey learning.
She's not normal. She's fooling you. She's not normal.
There's no right definition.
There's no right definition for her. But normal is not that definition.
Listen, I'm a regular girl, just like all the other girls here.
I send her text messages all the time about how special she is. She's not normal. And
I appreciate you guys tuning in to listen to little old Izzy and Jonathan. I appreciate you guys showing up for us. Discreet Friends comes through. I feel grateful for the patience that you guys showed us this weekend, and the support and how supportive everybody was. It was not an easy weekend for me, but you guys definitely helped with that. So I'm grateful for the kind words and the support. Keisha, I love you. Thank you. You're a boss too. That's bosses, no bosses, right?
Keisha's dope.
Keisha is super dope. Kim said, me too, I'm regular. Mimi says she appreciates the info. Max says, nah, Izzy or is amazing. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm very humble and grateful for you guys. I love the community that we have built together, and every piece of the jigsaw is important because the puzzle wouldn't work without each and every one of you, right? Jonathan and I are just here to be like the glue that brings everyone together, but you guys are the ones who make Discreet Friends pop.
There's no Discreet Friends without you guys. It's not happening. We would just be sitting up here, the two of us and our partners just partying and getting
Michael.
drunk.
Thank you. So let's keep this going. Let's tune in next Monday.
Of which, give me the New Year's fire.
Next event is our New Year's event, guys. It's in New York City. People travel all over the world to come to New York for New Year's. We have secured a location for us. Y'all are appreciating your Tupac voice. Nova, I heard you. I heard you. Yes, we're a community that supports each other. Our parties in Manhattan. Get your outfits together. We're gonna show out. We're gonna show them how sexy and classy the Discreet Friends are, because we're high. We are high valued hoes. We're not dingy hoes. Right. So we hold outfits,
yes,
for New Year's, and just be prepared for that. Plan on Uber, reserve your parking early, plan your hotel, get your babysitter. You have time.
What's the
attire is grown and sexy and beautiful.
Take the flyer down, because I want to say this. I'd like to say that the attire is as little clothes as possible.
By midnight,
don't wear anything. We just wear a coat. We're okay with that. Okay, thank you. Heels and a trench coat. Thank you.
Kim, I think whatever you want to feel sexy in, you're gonna take it off anyway.
Sexy cat. Listen, Kim is sexy, casual, but y'all know me. I'm always in a suit. We're always trying to dress up.
I'm gonna get fancy. It's New Year's. It's New Year's.
So that's
guys.
what we're doing.
We showing up. We showing out. Discreet Friends is sexy. We're coming out grown and sexy as fuck. We're making a statement. Get your outfits together. We are gonna be black tie event, whatever you want to call it, sexy, grown.
What we forgot to say? Where's it gonna be?
It's I didn't get there yet.
I
just said it's in the heart of New York City.
Yo, you've been flexing a lot on me this past weekend. I'm just saying.
That's my switch. We're gonna
Lisa,
show.
come give her some dick because she needs something. She needs. I'm just saying. I mean,
you could say that twice. I ain't mad about that. It's not black tie, but definitely New Year's fancy, like Joyce said. Right? Come in ready to show out. We're gonna take pictures. We're gonna have a photographer there. You're gonna look nice and sexy. We want this to be a memorable, classy event. You're gonna take your clothes off later anyway. So you could be glamorous, and then you could be a hotel takeover. Applause. All right, so the hotel takeover is coming, and that's in August.
You can't come on set anymore, Lizette.
The 22nd to the 24th.
I'm sorry, you're bringing me back in.
Yeah.
So
August 22nd through the 24th.
Oh, so wait, let me go back. So Kim, there is not going to be an after party.
We're fucking at Temptations. There's no after party. We are celebrating New Year's at Temptation. We're gonna be there till 4 a.m. We are fucking at Temptations. And then afterwards, you can have your own
notice
after
how
party.
I know when to shut up, right? I felt like I didn't need to say anything. yes, we're fucking at Temptations.
Oh, my man's gonna be there. I'm definitely fucking at Temptations. Y'all get some of that. Stay tuned for that.
I'll be giving lessons on the Bible.
Okay, here we go. The after party. Let me talk about this. So August 22nd to the 24th in Piscataway, New Jersey, at the Holiday Inn. We will have,
there are lockers tomorrow.
Yes,
there are lockers.
We will have our first official Discreet Friends takeover in partnership with Lola Entertainment. That weekend is going to be off the chain. Guys are already starting to book their rooms.
The rooms are selling out, guys.
The rooms are selling out. I am absolutely astonished at how much people are supporting this hotel takeover. But the rooms are selling out. Look at how sexy that shit looks. Good job. But anyway, it's going to be the hotel takeover. We're going to put a link in the comments down below. So that link will give you your tickets and it will give you your hotel. Go ahead and book your hotel. They're not charging your credit card to book your hotel right now, but it's going to be great. We have Sir Lisa's performing. We have great DJs. We have massage therapists. We have hookah on board. We have some other stuff that's going to be there. If you need it done to you during this hotel weekend, it's going to get done. We also have some workshops that match this. We're going to have a workshop possibly for the single guys. So if you want to know how to move in a lifestyle, we're going to have somebody there to talk to you about that. For couples, to teach you how to move lifestyle, navigate a little bit better. I think we should do a sex toy workshop. Anyway, we're going to have a sex toy room where we're going to have 10 sex, the Sabian, all the sex machines, people. I forgot to tell you, I finally got it together. Shit there. It's going to be great. We have vendors. If you sell something and you need a spot, call us. We do have vendor spots. Are we only allowing one person to vend at a time, or we said we're going to allow multiple people?
One person for each item.
We only allow, so vendors is what we're going to do, because we think that we want to give everybody a shot to make money. We're only going to have one vendor per item. So we have VJ Hotspot. He's coming in there with his store, his adult apparel. He's gotten that spot. But if you do infused cupcakes, if you do other stuff, hit us up, and we got it. A spanking bench.
Spanking bench. Sir Lisa's will be bringing his spanking bench.
Yes.
He will be bringing his spanking bench. We are stroking into the new year.
Yes.
I like that comment. I'm following you, Joy.
Listen, can I say something about Max? Max did something so wonderful for us last week on the show. I'm going to give her, because I'm going to. Y'all tune into Max's show tomorrow.
Yes, 9 p.m.
It's called Social Experiment. It's great. I don't know how Max sits up there and talks for an hour by himself. I could not do this without her.
He's very informative and well spoken. and interesting.
Yes, and they also have. Well, I'll let him talk to you about what he has coming up on his side because I think the space is unlimited. Could not do this without you. There's no discreet friends without the damn friends.
Right? There's no discreet friends without that. We just be discreet.
But listen, we appreciate you guys tuning in every week. Like and subscribe. That's so important. That goes a long way.
Please like and subscribe and share the link with your friends that are lifestyle friendly or curious. Let's grow this joint.
Yeah. For those of you on Facebook, go over to YouTube. That's what you got to do. Go to YouTube and like and subscribe. You already watched. You don't have to watch it again.
If you're subscribed on YouTube, you could set your phone to give you an alert when we're going live.
Thank you, Nova.
Yeah. Shout out to Nova. She's already signed. Garfield, we appreciate you too. Yeah. And Jeep, yes, Max's podcast. I approve that message. Max's podcast is awesome. I tune in myself. So I will see you guys tomorrow.
You know, Max's Jeep drives all the way from Maine to come to our parties.
We love Jeep. I'm still waiting to meet her in person, but I feel like I know her in the chats.
You've never met Jeep?
Not yet in person, no.
Jeep is a vibe.
But I'm looking forward to it. Discreet friends should create an application for LS. We do have a vetting process. Future projects. But with that said, guys, have a productive, passionate week.
I'm being triggered right now. I hear silence.
I didn't even know that was that funny. Is that funny? He can't even breathe. Guys. Happy Monday. Have a productive week. We love you guys.
Credits.
Producer.
We love you guys. Thank you for watching. Next week at 9 p.m. we will be right here. We will be right here, guys, and we're doing our thing. We're trying to run the credits, and we can't run the credits, so we just rambling until we can figure out how to run the credits. Okay, I got it. You got it. Say goodbye, Izzy.
Goodbye, Izzy.
Goodbye.